Good morning, dear students of class 8. Welcome to the English online learning class. Today we are going to take up the poem The Schoolboy by William Blake. Now, about the poet William Blake, an English poet born on 28 November 1757 and he died on 12th August 1827. Some of his famous poems are The Tiger, London and the Lamb, and also this poem. Now you can see here children are studying, and one of them is thinking about caged birds, thinking about the free birds, and thinking about the children who are playing outside. Now morning delights. How the poem begins. I love to rise in summer morn when the bird sings on every tree. The distant huntsman winds his horn and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what sweet company! The schoolboy is talking about morning delights. He loves to rise in the summer morning when the birds are singing on every tree. From distant, he can hear the sounds of the huntsman packing up. The skylark is singing with him. Actually, when the child speaks, the skylark returns. Oh, what a sweet company! The child finds this sort of nature delights, morning delights, very enjoyable. But to go to school in summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. The child is talking about school tortures, going to school in the summer morning and sitting in the classroom under cruel observation of the teacher, cruel, strict observation here of the teacher, forcing children to study. And that takes all happiness away. Then at times I drooping sit and spend many an anxious hour. Nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning's bower, worn through with the dreary shower. So the child is describing how he has to sit drooping for hours together, completing his work, studying from the books. He cannot derive happiness from books like this, nor sitting in a learning bower in this position can give him happiness. The child feels caged. How can a bird that's born for joy sit in cage and sing? How can a child, when fears annoy, but droops his tender wings and forget his youthful spring? So how can a bird who is born to be free and sing? How can a bird sing in a cage? In the same way, how can a child develop and grow in the restricted environment of the school? O father and mother, if buds are nipped, and if the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the springing day by sorrow and care's dismay, so the child is making an appeal to father, mother, society. If buds here refers to the young children, if the buds are nipped and tender plants are stripped of their happiness, how can they grow and bloom? In the same way, how can a child grow when he's full of sorrow, cares, and dismays of the school life, school discipline, school restrictions? How can a proper growth and development of the child take place? Development of a happy child. The child is making an appeal. How shall the summer arise in joy or the summer fruits appear? There's a big question mark. In such a restricted atmosphere of the school, rigid discipline, how can a proper growth, development of a happy child take place. Now, there's a message in this poem. It tells about the life of children, school going children, the unjust ways in which they are treated by the society. The poem appeals for joyful learning. He is not attacking the idea, the poet is not attacking the idea of educating children, but rather the strict, lifeless, joyless way in which children are being taught. Now, students, you should be happy because you are studying in an environment where joyful learning is being focused. Apart from your studies, you are also participating in many co-curricular activities. Although at the present stage, because of COVID pandemic, you are not able to attend school, but your academic growth is not restricted. You are having your Google Meet classes and lot of opportunities are being provided to you apart from your studies for participating in online competitions to bring out the real hidden talent in you. So you should be happy and thankful that you are studying in such an atmosphere. Probably the poet here is talking about the old structure of schools where emphasis was on strict discipline, caning, emphasis was on uh, studies which children found tiresome. But gone are those days. Now, the education system is emphasizing on joyful learning of all the children. So we'll stop here. Have a nice day and take care.